To be a journalist in Afghanistan right now, you are very vulnerable. You face threats from all sides, from government officials, powerful strongmen, commanders, militia leaders, from the Taliban and other insurgents. They have come to see that journalists represent a threat to them because they are exposing what they do.
The number of journalists killed as a result of their work more than doubled in 2020, with armed conflict and gang violence making Mexico and Afghanistan among the deadliest countries for reporters globally. At least 1,395 journalists have been killed for their work since 1992, according to CPJ's database of journalists killed between January 1, 1992 and December 15, 2020. Most recently, Danish Siddiqui lost his life to deliver the truth.
Case of an Indian photojournalist Danish Siddiqui, who has been killed in clashes in Spin Boldak district of Kandahar, where the Indian journalist who was covering the developments in Kandahar over the last few days.
This was a mere glimpse of what they do for us. Media, the fourth pillar of democracy, the watchdog, is indeed an integral part of our lives. Article 19A enshrines freedom of expression as a fundamental right. In India, this is perhaps the most widely used right. With a network of more than 400 news channels, we as a nation are better informed, or at least we have the potential to be. However, negligent of its responsibilities, the 21st century media has developed its own standard operating procedures. Here, we have some stories highlighting the 21st century notions of journalism. The Citizenship Amendment Act controversy.
During the protest, both print and electronic media tried to provide exclusive coverage of the matter. There were discussions in TV studios and articles in newspapers, but there was hardly any informative debate or write-up in the media. No media questioned the role of Congress party in spreading fake news and harboring rioters. The confusion created by NRC continued with telecast of statements of Rouge politicians and their over-sectarian views. The panel discussion deliberately preferred volume and heat to substance and light. Our media is yet to mature even after more than 70 years of freedom of press. Either it parroted the lines of government or spread the fake comments of fanatic opposition leaders. The involvement of Pakistan ISI was hardly highlighted. India suffered due to a biased media and confused minorities. Silence of HN for more than a week also confounded the problem. Congress got a straw to survive with all its gimmicks, but it was the people of India who managed the bad times with patience and compactness. Only if India had a responsible and unbiased media, the situation and its repercussion would have been different.
However, this is one case. The Indian media has always played a paramount role in exposing corruption and raising voice against malpractices, be it the Harshad Mehta scam, Bofors scam, Operation West End, or the 2G scam. Media has been a helping hand to the investigative agencies. Recently, in the examinations held for RAS 2018, two relatives of Education Minister Mr. Dotasra were given 80 out of 100 in the interview round when they secured 47.44% and 49.75% in the written exams respectively. However, the state topper secured 77% marks in the interview round. Another candidate, Garima, who secured over 100 marks in each of her 4 subjects, managed only 25% marks in the interview round. The minister, on his part, has said that his relatives got 80% marks in the interview because of their talent. Media has not only played an instrumental role in highlighting this issue, but has also demanded the RPSC chairman to look into this matter. Yet again, the media has performed its duties by throwing light on the matter and forming public opinion. As this matter gained public attention, hashtag Shiksha Mantri Istifa Do started trending on social media.
RAS भर्ती परीक्षा 2018 के साक्षात्कार में रिश्वत मामला। आरोपी कनिष्ठ लेखाकार सज्जन गुर्जर था कई आरपीएससी सदस्यों के संपर्क में। अब एसीबी जुटा रही संबंधित सदस्य के खिलाफ तथ्य। आरोपी ने 2 लाख खुद के लिए और 23 लाख रुपए ऊपर के अधिकारियों को पहुंचाने के लिए मांगे थे। इस मामले में अब जल्द ही एसीबी कर सकती है बड़ा खुलासा। लेकिन बड़ा सवाल आखिर कौन है ये?
This can be another argument. Nevertheless, we need to keep in mind that the very profusion of news and its easy accessibility has raised questions we would not have asked before. Sensation above sense has emerged as the blueprint for media houses trying to rig viewers' mind in order to get higher TRP. Professionalism and media ethics have taken a backseat for the last few years as viewers themselves seem to have surrendered their preferences of news and have made peace with politically motivated and ideologically inspired news. In October 2020, the Mumbai police had claimed to have busted a TRP scam, whereby TRPs had allegedly been manipulated. The erstwhile Mumbai police commissioner had said that ratings by the BARC were being manipulated. The police named Republic TV and 2 other Marathi channels that were allegedly involved in the practice. They further said that sample houses where barometers had been installed to monitor the ratings were paid to watch certain TV channels to boost the TRP, explaining that TRPs were used by channels to get higher advertising revenue. The police said that the money made from such manipulation will be seen as proceeds of crime.
Viewers, I want you to check this, that 1 day or 2 days before this quote-unquote fake news conference of this man who's now been suspended, not suspended, kicked out, Parambir, we had completed 8 weeks as the unstoppable #1 Hindi news channel in the country. So when this happened, we had got a momentum, #1 English news channel, #1 Hindi news channel, the fastest growing digital media, 50+ million people following us on digital, one of the leading digital news publishers. We had announced our intent to go into several languages. They needed to put a break on SMR. They needed to put a break on us. They joined hands. They
To Republic TV's fake TRP racket, we here at India Today have accessed the digital proof of how Republic TV fixed ratings and cheated you viewers. Yes, they fixed ratings on your screen.
Ultimately, this is more than just our news channels. Indeed, it goes farther than our democracy. It's about us and how we receive the unvarnished truth. If we tolerate half-truths and misinterpretations, we are to be blamed. The responsibility is divided. It is definitely the time for us to step out and yell at these corrupt media houses that we need facts and news, not drama and views. It is time that we ask ourselves, what kind of journalism does India need? Media trials, panel discussions, biased debates, or genuine field reporting? India needs free, fair, non-hyphenated and questioning journalism even more, as it faces multiple crises. However, the news media is in a crisis of its own. There have been brutal layoffs and pay cuts. The first step towards correction of this wrong would be the acceptance of the fact that the best of journalism is shrinking, yielding to crude primetime spectacle. But this is not the hopeless situation it might seem. After all, the media changes every day. Perhaps, more than any other profession, journalism can draw hope from the fact that tomorrow is another day.